Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 251. We're France. We're not the Holy Roman Empire. Emperor. We are in the Empire. Wealth the First von Brabant of Novgorod is. And we're gonna fuck him up as soon as we're actually eligible for the Imperial throne. Which will be when Isintrude finally goes and carks it. Might try and get Giselbert killed. I mean, you know, why not? So let's just make him a military dude at this point. So yeah, he's kind of shitty. But yeah. We also can't tell him to stop being a ruler now. And oh, let's send him out to the colonies. Yeah, why not? That'll be good. Okay, we are overextended and a bunch of places going to request military access and etc, etc. Get rid of that. Cool stories, cool stories, cool stories. I wonder, just looking at this, I mean, we can't actually change our form of government because we're an empire. So we're not allowed to manually change. But we do have a decision at some point in the future where we can change to an absolute monarchy, which is -1 national revolt plus 5 discipline. And I'm wondering whether any of these would be like good for that. Because once we do that, then we're able to start changing, of course. Specifically, I'd be looking at the Revolutionary Empire there at tech level 31, which could be a way away. Right now, our bonuses are morale of armies and vassal income. The vassal income is nice, but it's not exactly, you know, it's not exactly making us a fuck ton of money. So we'll look into that. We are overextended, we're trying to work on that, but in the meantime I'll just send some missionaries out to the ones that we're not working on at the moment. Oh, and we're also at war. Our dude was found while fabricating a claim. We're at war with some countries up here just because, you know, reasons. Mainly because I wanted some land up here. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, so our guy just rocked up in the colony here and was all, oh hey, they own some stuff over here. So now we have a casus belli against them. Against Portugal. And we'll have a look at that as soon as our guys finish fabricating claims in the Aegean Isles. Perfect. Of course, our primary aim for the moment should be in increasing our diplomatic power, which we will do next month. Why do they want... You can't have it. No. Piss off, Britain. I was good to you once, no more. Okay, the bloodthirst shown by Isintrude I has ruined the reputation of France in the eyes of the world, and now our own subjects are starting to question our legitimacy. We just lost 15 legitimacy for reasons. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, this is all because of our overextension. So, one of our statesmen has left. Unfortunately, it was our diplomatic guy, so now we're just going to have to hire a new diplomatic guy. So apparently they added some penalties for being over 100% in terms of just random events that will hopefully not be too persistent. Oh, also we can advance our diplomatic power there. So, that has upgraded our heavy ships and our trade ships. Now this is important because we have a fuck ton of goddamn trade ships. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 trade fleets. We actually have 5 trade fleets, but one of them is in port. So we need 30 of these vessels. I wish we could just say queue up 30. Just do them in the appropriate locations. But no, so we've just got to do it like this. And if we didn't have a lot of money, this would actually be a fairly significant issue. And we're trying to get them all done in the places which have fairly low, in comparison, creation times. Okay, so that's 2 of the fleets. We basically need 150 new ships. Okay, that's 3 of the fleets. We'll make the north one up here. Might take a bit longer just because of the not as many provinces, but we'll save on travel time. Oh, actually, no. We've managed to make those all. Excellent. And the other ones, I guess we can make them down here. One, no, that's still too far away in some of those places. I will make them over here on this coast. We'll just gather them all together basically in the Med, the ones that are being made in the Med anyway, and divert them from there. Otherwise it would get too fiddly. Hey, come here. Thank you. And we may also look at sending some just down this direction. Just to ward off Portugal and that sort of thing. Get some more trade power in the Caribbean. And in, you know, Chesapeake Bay. I mean, we already have 24% trade power because Manhattan. But yeah, we might still look at that. Alright. Good game. Yeah, you dudes can all lose the commanders if you're not using them. We'll be over in May. We'll be fine. Cook. Okay, that place, sure. Seems like we might need a bigger army to deal with the Indians, or the, you know, American Indians. Okay, we can have a whole fuck ton of rebels turn up, or we can just lower taxes for a little bit. I'm just gonna lower taxes, we can take it. That was a lot of rebels. Yes, our next war is probably going to be against Portugal. We do have a war lined up with Egypt, but it's not terribly important at this point in time. Like, we'll get to it. Hundred population in Grob Friedrichsburg. I don't know where that is. Is that seriously one of our places? Oh. Okay, it looks like we've renamed, God, whatever that used to be. I honestly do not remember, but it seriously was not called that. I mean, good for us, but okay. Yeah, we can't actually start making these ones cores because there's an active missionary. It's fine. We'll get to it. You see those cores just ticking up there nice and fast. Of course our ports are blockaded. Do we want anything from Holland? More correctly, do we want anything that I'm willing to spend money on? Nope. Okay, those ships are starting to get constructed. That's good. Oh, this is a, yeah, tropical area. Huh. Irritating, but, you know, whatever. Probably should have noticed that. I need an army down here. Well, it's going to take forever to train up. Where are the boats? There they are. What's our usual thing? 1356? 1456. Alright. Advance on cavalry. Perfect. So that'll be our actual conquering army for down south. Well, down south, I mean South America and that. Alright, so we're finally out of... Oh good, we can actually convert Kyrgyzstan. It'll just take a little bit of time. Send them over. But now the important thing is that our overextension is now manageable. And will only get more so. Okay, good. That siege is complete. Wonderful. Burgundy are threatening our trade. Okay, we can lose one stability and a bunch of money, or lose a bit of trade efficiency and tax income. That's fine. Discovered in Cairo. We are now trading in salt. So that's a minus 10% to our land maintenance cost, which is, I believe, a fairly considerable part of our stuff. Yeah. Nice. Right, gentlemen. Specifically Holland. What can I do you for? I'd like for them to cancel those vassals, but... It is very expensive. There's nowhere here that we really have that isn't going to cost us a fair amount of money. So, how about you just concede defeat? Good. When our guy gets back in a bit. What about up here? Okay, so this is definitely going to give us some more overextension. 32%, we can actually tank that. The alternative is to spend 150 goddamn diplomatic power, which is too much. Done. Grain is being produced down south, that's fine. Okay, so back here to this. We're at 68%. That's fine. We can manage this. Ah, you pieces of shit, really? That's the worst place for that to happen. Okay then. Let me think. Let me think. Well, we were going to go to war with Egypt anyway. As soon as that claim comes in, I think we'll do it. Yeah, so we'll just wait a few more days. Where are our military guys? Okay, we'll pull the air out. And pull this guy out. And put him into these armies here. Done and done. Right. Egypt, who are you actually allied with? Cyprus and Mali. I don't care about Cyprus. I do care a bit about Mali. Yeah, there's really not much I can do there. We've got to go to war with Egypt to just get this damn land bridge going. Okay, so the war goal is going to be... Oh, we've got a fucking truce of them, don't we? For another 2 years. That's too long. They will not give us military access because they do not trust us. Have some money. And we're going to have to wait for our dudes to come back. Ah, we've learned about Trinidad. It is unfortunately held by Portugal. Whatever. Okay, now what were we saying? Another place actually came through here, that's fine. Those missionaries should actually be working pretty hard and almost done, to be honest. Alright, our guys are home. On the 16th of September, they'll give us access. And in the meantime, let's fabricate a claim in Mali. Thank you. I don't need to do much. Natives of Manhattan have lost some ferocity. Good. Come on. Okay, battle's over. I'm actually going to enact harsh treatment down here, just to stop that from happening again. So 10 military power. It's fine. Novgorod has made peace with Millennia and forced him to give us this province here. That's fairly irritating. I mean, it's still a core province, and I will be sending a missionary over there to deal with it, but seriously, guys? Just fuck you. Fuck you, Novgorod. I didn't want it. Okay, so we're going to cancel that military access. And when next we can, we may send them another fabrication of claims. Novgorod is demanding some unlawful territory from us. Go fuck yourself. Oh, which reminds me, we do need to start working our way up towards Novgorod itself for the eventual war. Who are they allied with? Georgia, Bohemia, Kajali, Yaroslav, and Volga, Bulgaria. Fuck me. Alright, well, we'll start working our way up, I guess, in a little bit. I mean, we've already got Prussia, so we are going to have to go to war with Polotsk, but if we just go to war with Grodno, Odessa, maybe Chirov, see what we can get. We'll send his big army over as well, they could be useful. So yeah, just a few wars coming up. No biggie. Okay, you guys can start gathering. In Cadiz. And we'll just work on that. Egypt! 19th of December until I can send a guy. Okay, so where do I want to send a guy? Libya, I assume. It'll be Libya, and that'll be it actually, because that'll be all of the Alexandria node except for Qasar Ibrim, which we'll have to take at a later date. Okay, I think that's the full army there, but let's just have a look. Are we still constructing anything? Nope. Okay, guys, hop aboard, and the transport is going to take you all the way down to this lovely place. Well, we don't exactly have a big supply limit, but we'll manage. Looks like the British are attacking things. Business as usual. How are those boats? Almost all constructed. Perfect. Okay, some heretics finished up. Wonderful. Is Karabakh on the core list? Nope. Just Jalan now, which is one that we're still converting. Head on over to Karabakh then. And when this guy's done in a few days, we'll finish the rest of that stuff. One left in production. Where? Oh, up there, okay. Well, that's good, because that means that I will just simply sweep that area. So that's given as armies because I held down the wrong button. It's control. Now I'm going to tell all of my guys here to gather in Rome. That's everybody from the entire Med and Black Sea. Yep, we're just gather in Rome. Because I asked them to. One of our generals is dead. Well, hire a new one. Ugh. Kind of shit. Getting some Imperial authority there. Good, Jalan converted, so now Kuban is next on the list. Got some rebels up in Karabakh, that's just because we, well, have a missionary up there now. We learned about this place. Great. Okay. Our dudes are ready. Just gonna trade some of them out to Guyana. Reverse course. Get us a little bit more missionary strength. Mecca did not manage to harvest its grain very well. So who are you allied with? Portugal, Toledo, Cordoba and Mallorca. Yeah, this is honestly not going to be too big of an issue. Oh, and these fleets up here should probably gather up in Slesvig. Thank you. Grodno, you're allied with Polotsk and Kurland. Where are they? Oh, Polotsk. Well, I'm going to have to go to war with Polotsk anyway. Edessa is also allied with Polotsk. I think there is, if I hit Polotsk it'll be a lot easier for me, so... But Polotsk is also allied with a bunch of places. Fuck 'em. My war goal is Minsk. Okay, where are my leaders at? Yeah, that guy doesn't need to be there. That guy does need to be there for the Portugal War. That guy does not need to be there. And that guy doesn't need to be there. Wonderful. Alright, tell me who I'm at war with. All of those guys. Wonderful. Oh, and that guy up there. Oh, right, because Edessa. Sure. Why do they have an army in the middle of my shit? I'd go over and take care of them. Yeah, so we just gather all of these armies together. Not armies, ships. Okay, Portugal. Wow, that's got a huge amount of tax income. I'm also... Well, when we are able to, I will declare war on Portugal. Okay, this is our new trade fleet up north, so you'll protect the Lübeck node. Thank you. Oh, hey. Hold up a moment. You still got another ship coming for you. Okay, these guys are all together. Galleys can separate and go someplace else. Okay, halve them. One half goes to there, the other half goes to over here. Specifically, we'll send them up there. They've got a job to do. Now, these guys... We have 241. Some of them are still barks. I'm honestly fine with keeping them around for a little bit. We need 4 fleets here, so split, split, and split. One of you goes to Venice. Another one of you goes to Constantinople. Another one of you goes to Alexandria. There it is. And... well, then what? I kind of want to say Crimea. That'd be interesting, but we don't have anything in Crimea, to be honest. Tunis, perhaps? Ah, Genoa. Of course. So then the final fleet goes to Genoa. Done. Then when this fleet finally joins in and gets together, they go to Lubeck. Not Lubeck. Yes, Lubeck. It's Lubeck up there. Wonderful. Of course there is a Polotsk fleet, so you guys can actually come back in just for a moment. A little wary about, you know, fleets. Perfect. And Jerusalem is already on the ball. Oh hey, and we also needed to actually make a new Baltic fleet. But we were going to wait for our next level of trade here, of diplomatic tech, where we get new transports, new inland sea stuff, more trade efficiency, and more global settler increase. Nothing wrong with that. Manhattan has finished being a colony. So now we could potentially go to war with a colonial conquest on, you know, some of these other nations and that sort of thing. Oh, we could start setting up just down here. I mean, we'd have to convert it, but it's worth furs. Furs are pretty good. And the important thing there is we've got another colonist back. Let's see what the chances are like down here. 0, well, no, 5.3 and 5.3. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to actually send the colonist down to this one, just to try and get it moving along, because I'm fucking sick of Africa. And let's look at fucking over Portugal. Declare war. It's a colonial conquest. So that will only actually give us a good sort of attack on Cumania itself, not on the other colonies it has. But colonies are cheap. Which is good for us. How's St. Lucia doing? We could have sent a guy there just to speed that along and free up an army, but Africa is, I would say, more important. But I'd just like to get Africa dealt with. And I don't think they've got any colonies up north, so that's good. You can go into there. Who are our allies? Right. And yep, that would be it. Oh hey, we totally forgot to get an alliance of these dudes here. Yeah, we're at war again, so they don't want to. I keep forgetting we had that mission. But you know, we'll deal with it. Yeah, so we're definitely at war with the actual German West Indies over here as well. Because, well, they're a colonial nation. Okay, so we have automatically taken possession of that. Because it's a colony, it can't withstand us. So now what I do is send my ships up here and we'll just march on around the place. So yeah, we technically have a war goal. I know, right? The main way we actually deal with it is just by beating the shit out of these guys. Okay, so they've got a 1-1 leader. I've got a 2-3. We would be attacking them across a river though, so I'm going to let them make the first move. That first move is apparently splitting their forces. Wow. Ripped. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that interception, and we can't travel through Navarra anyway because of HRE rules. But we can go down there and beat up that army. Okay. We're actually going to move into Warsaw in a moment. And then from there into Plock. Where are they going? I mean, apart from the obvious, to my stuff. Oh hey, yeah, this army, you can just come up here and occupy them while we think about it. And yeah, you can see Portugal owned that little island there, they own these islands up here, and some down here. We may look at getting them, but yeah, you know. Onto the boat. I'm honestly not sure what sort of war score we'd be looking at here. 1% for the damn place. Like, really, guys? That's nothing. Hell, it's less than nothing. Not really. Okay, we wiped out the Portuguese army, so that's good. And as soon as our army actually lands here in Trinidad, we should take it. Yep. Move the ships in, pick them up. And now we actually start attacking places which do actually have some resistance, specifically the colonial areas. Which is fine. I'll deal with that. And all of these are different islands, like Barbados, St. Vincent, you know. All that sort of fun stuff. What are you losers doing? Are we at war with that place? Yeah, we are. Alright, let's attack it then. And rip their morale to shreds, so enough that we actually stack wipe them. Very nice. How much trade power, diplomatic tech do we need? Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Same thing with military technology, that's good. Guantanamo is self-sustaining. Oh, did I actually buy a new fort level up here? Nope. So, with that, I do have a new colonist. I don't particularly want to send him to this one down here. I mean, I know it'll help him move faster. St. Lucia would be nice. we can keep on progressing along Cuba. Eventually make it to Havana. Hell, we've actually got the range to get up to Seminole right now, but we'll take Moran. Moron. Whatever. The middle of Cuba. Naba, Aswan, and Tunis. So it's Tunis, Annaba, and where's Aswan? Oh, this one down here. Look, I'll put the claim in on it, but I'm not going to really go for it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we've completely fucked over the armies of these guys. And not exactly the Portuguese and associated armies, they still have this guy here. But we'll manage him in a moment. Yeah, I don't particularly want the Portuguese territory. I mean, it'd give me more of a Seville node, which would be nice, but I want their shit overseas. And on the Mauritanian coast if I can. Which would basically be... See, that's part of Seville, that's part of the Mauritanian coast, that's part of the Mauritanian coast. Yeah. Sure, if we actually built trade stuff down there, we'd probably get a lot of it, but, you know. Whatever sort of thing. How are we doing up here? Have we actually built those, trade facilities here yet? Surely we have. Yeah, we totally have. Oh, that's going to be irritating, isn't it? Maybe some more goods produced. It's worth admin tech, though. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, those places need a constable before you can build. Right. My bad. We're going to put that on hold for a moment because, well, we might need the administration power in a moment. We are still overextended. Only slightly, and it's going to basically go away in a bit. Okay, yeah, sure, colonial, whatever. How are we doing here? 28% already. And that does include the blockade from the transports. Which is pretty cool, pretty cool. Turov has fallen. Wonderful. Go to Kiev and take that one now. We do actually have calls on a lot of this stuff, so we can pretty much grab it as we would. Hey, I think I need to fabricate another claim down here. Yep, on Naxos. Get it going. Excellent, we can get rid of Silistria. Hey. There we go. Okay, so they're at 99%. Why? What else do they own? Like, seriously, what else does Kavuna own? I have no idea. Oh well, we'll see, we'll see. That army has nothing else to do there, so I just send him down here. Quick fight there. Now the galleys can come over here to this one. And I believe we just took Cordoba. Certainly did. And Toledo. So now just to make sure we win this fight. Ivory Coast has lost one ferocity and Carvuna has offered us a peace offer. We'll deal with them in a moment. Siege of Culm is over. That was, what, Culm itself. Is that 100% for you? It certainly is. That'd be diplomatic cost. Do we want it? No, not particularly. It's part of the Baltic Sea trade node. So I'm just going to keep you around because you're giving me war score. And you? They're not doing anything, so I guess I'll keep you around because you're giving me war score now. Whatever, guys. Let's see how this flight goes. Ah, guys keep getting discovered. Whatever. Valois' opinion of France has changed by +30 because we're both Protestant. Fuck yeah, us. Barbados has fallen. Slesvig and Midgetland have finally stopped presenting overextension. And they're already Protestant, so I'm completely fine with that. Slaves are going to be produced in the Ivory Coast. Siege was successful. Deal with that one first. And there was another siege that was successful somewhere. Ah, this one over here. Excellent. Okay, so we've apparently discovered the Micmac. And we can invest in a new technology, which we will. Okay, so after that, then, what have we got? When we increase diplomatic tech to 11, we get more force limits from a building, more trade power from buildings. That's actually a really big one. +2 local trade power and +25% trade value. And what appears to be more colonial range. But more importantly, we've just upgraded our galleys. So, we've got some galleys here, 27 of them to be precise. Let's make 30. And we will scrap the old ones. Having old trade ships isn't too big a deal, just because they're still there, they still work. It's only a deal if you're below your or above your naval force limit. But what is a big deal is if you have shit ships, basically. Okay, so that's 2 done. Alright, these guys aren't patrol doing their thing because they're not supposed to be. Okay, but I'm going to need another 30 up there, I know that for certain. I'll just try not to let them out of the Baltic. And 1, 2, 3, perfect. Now we could replace these transports down here. I'm not actually sure what the main difference is. Okay, so a flute, which is our new transport, has, let's see, 5 cannons, 15 hull size, 5 speed. 4 cannons, 12 hull size, 5 speed. Yeah, so it's just got a bit more fighting power and a bit more survivability. So we might just leave the transports as they are. Battle of Madrid looks like it was a great success. Alright. Okay, the heretics of Karabakh have finally decided to not be heretics, which is good. As have the heretics of Iraqi Ajam. Yes, this war in the Caribbean may take a little bit of time, just because, well, we're not trying to be dicks about it. Okay, so these guys are allied to the Micmac and the Susquehannock. I don't know where the Susquehannock are, but these are the Micmac here. If we do that, then we'll get a reason to go to war with England, specifically the colonial sort of thing, which would be good. I mean, it may force an invasion of Great Britain, but allied with the Upper Lorraine, Valois, and Anjou, that's actually pretty fine because we can use that to our advantage. Unfortunately, we don't really have a way through into Valois and I believe the Upper Lorraine, maybe even Anjou. I'm not even sure where that is. So that could be irritating. Peace offer from Cordoba. No, we're using you. Excuse me. We're using them. They're giving us war score sort of thing. It's handy. Nope. Oh, we paused. Way to go, subs. Yeah, we can't negotiate separately with the German West Indies because they are a colonial nation. But, you know, we can't support their independence because we're at war with them. And I don't believe they've got enough liberty desire. And they hate us. Okay, one of those is going to appear. Done. Yeah, still not worth doing anything with. So, because we're beating up Polotsk and all these other places, a bunch of other places are actually declaring war on them. Some of them to cleanse the heresy, which would be good because they are Catholic. We have lost our conquest casus belli against Mauritania. That's okay. I wasn't particularly looking to attack them in the near future anyway, except perhaps for the Canaries. No need to accept your offers of conceding defeat. Okay, our dude's back from Egypt. That means he's done with what he was doing there, which is good. Nope. Stop that shit. Got a claim there already. We don't have a claim there. We've got claims there. Do we have one there? Yeah, apparently not. Fabricate it. Thank you. Kuban has converted. Good on it. Grodno would like to concede defeat. I'm sure it would love to. And we now have 0 overextension. Yeah, we're fucking good. Siege of Kiev is over. That's good, because I want these guys to come over here and lift that siege. While our vassals do all the hard work. Okay, so here's the annoying thing about islands. You are going to get rebels on them. Fortunately, these rebels are actually pretty easy to deal with. Okay, so they would like to get rid of a bunch of stuff. That's going to cost us a ton of diplomatic power that it won't tell us about, so I'm going to say no. Oh my god, guys, come on. 77% chance. Okay, Polotsk itself has fallen. So they're at 97%, that's great. Yeah, why not? Let's keep going. One of our generals is dead, so we can hire a new one. 6 maneuver, it's not the most brilliant of things, but, you know, I'm not going to say no to it. That was probably the guy over in Portugal, wasn't it? Yep. That's fine. As soon as one of these guys take a thing, we'll assign it to them. Okay, so pretty simple here. We just take this fleet and dock it. There, peasants dealt with. Now we head up into the Lesser Antilles. Antilles. And look at what else we can take. So they actually have stuff here. That's fine. Keep it coming. Okay, so Madrid has been complete, and all of these places have been complete. You guys get the leader and just go and beat up that Toledan army. And you guys can actually head back up to Languedoc. Are ships built? Nope, still slow. I wouldn't mind another transport fleet actually, so let's look at getting another transport fleet. We're going to need about 30 vessels, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This will give us about 27 if I triple up. And you know what, that's probably going to be enough. For the moment. I don't want to build any in Valencia because then I'll get confused over which ships are which. That's just for me to come over here and take like Madeira and the Canaries and that sort of thing off Portugal. Because they should be fairly cheap if we can get them. No. What we're going to do though, while people give us peace offers that we're never going to accept, we are going to end the episode there because it's, well, that time, isn't it? So, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. If you liked the video, give it a like, and if you would enjoy seeing more, go ahead and subscribe. In the meantime, though, I have been Sub, you have been yourselves. Later.